regarding petition of Personal Staffing and Assistant Incorporated, requesting funding for the registration, research, and personal staffing and assistance. This is for self-employment agency for the purpose of creating employment options for Detroiters. Sharon, motion.
Move to receive and file.
Okay, good. That's what you're going to say, George.
Well, additionally, the written request was for a hearing before this committee as well as the administration. Mr. Maye, who's in the audience, has appeared before this committee a number of times over the past year and a half seeking an audience, and our written report details what it is that he's seeking to accomplish.
He wants money, right? He wants us to give him startup capital, right?
That was the understanding from the written communication.
Barking up the wrong tree.
All right, the motion was to receive and file. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Is that you?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
My name is Maurice Maye. I am a community organizer in the city of Detroit, and I'm also the president of the Personal Staffing and Assistant Incorporated, line item 37.
Oh, okay.
And it seems that there's some misrepresentation that the City Planning Commission has on here regarding the nonprofit status. This is nonprofit status, and it's true that I've been speaking here well over a year and a half, and it always has been a position of a nonprofit status, and there's no documentation or evidence to oppose that. And the thing about it is that it is something similar to the Michigan Talent Bank, but it regards self-employment. That's something that the Michigan Talent Bank do not offer. So the research is not for any startup of any business. It's purely operational. And I also like to add President Pugh statements in the Detroit Detroit newspaper, that the City of Detroit efforts to create employment and investments in the City of Detroit has failed, or it has not worked. And my thing is that this is something that the citizens need in the City of Detroit to expand employment options. Right now we're dealing with a situation where citizens are solely dependent on employers and businesses to hire them. So this is something that I believe that should be brought back, should be reconsidered with the facts, and I rest my case.
Okay.
Yes. I don't dispute anything that you said. That's not the issue, but my understanding is that what you're requesting is $25,000 of funds from the city to help you set this up, and then you'll make certain things available after that for sale to the city. We're just not in that business. We are a municipal government. If you're looking for startup capital for a business, the appropriate thing for you to do is to deal with a bank or to deal with people who help people start up businesses. So it's a great idea, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like going to see a dentist about an ingrown toenail. Dentist can't help you out with that. You got to go see a foot doctor. That's the real issue. It's not that what you're doing is not a laudable goal that needs to be met, but this is just not the place to come for it. So,
Okay.
Again,
Thank you. Your time is up.
Well, I'd just like to say this is not a startup business. This is not the startup capital at all. This is an already business that's established in the state of Michigan. It's a nonprofit organization which is licensed by the Attorney General to operate as a charitable organization. So
then what you might want to consider doing is applying for community development block grant dollars. If you're a nonprofit, you might want to consider.
You're not seeking funding at all, is what I hear you saying. You don't need any funding.
It's for research. It's for the research for
You need funding for the research.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You can talk to CPC about getting it.
Well,
Yes.
I would like to
appeal. I'm sorry, your time
I would like
is
to
up.
appeal this.
Your time is up. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much,
Thank you.
and you'll be hearing from me.
Good.